In
Or
for a
try.
penny, in for a pound.
This ain't no fucking
See?
dick caffeine, dick cafe kind of situation. Oh, let's fucking go.
Oh, Agnes.
Run this shit. See, this is, you can't sit at this table. Wait.
Hello.
Good fucking name.
This is actually kind of insane. We got 21, 20, 21, 20.
How's it going?
It's going all right. Watched
Good.
man sell his trinkets and such for a while.
I see.
Had an impromptu trip to Van Horn.
Impromptu.
Good folk of Blackwater.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
Doing good. How about yourself?
Yeah, a bit more rejuvenated. I suppose it took more energy than I'd imagined.
Sounds about right.
That's good.
Yeah, y'all holding up? Where's
Yeah.
your D&D? You smell dry.
I just woke up. I haven't gotten to my flask yet.
Still getting the crust out there?
Yeah.
Yep, I'd say I can relate. I had something done taking me over when I returned back to the homestead, so...
Oh, I see.
Yeah, just running some procurement for taxidermy, but figured I'd say hi. Seen you around.
Well, hello.
Yeah, absolutely. Keeping busy, hopefully.
I'm sure we will.
It is. Yeah,
All sorts of business.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's a few silhouettes in the midst upon us, but seems like the town's been quiet.
Has it?
Yeah, can't say for sure, to be honest. I mean, seemed like Law Dunn just picked up this fella.
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, but I know things are brewing, so just be on your toes. But y'all got a few heads on you.
Van Horn was full of people. Seemed like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, the whole the Wiccas. There's something in brewing. A few weeks ago, even a month ago, when these bounty hunters came to town, I done mentioned, it's gonna go two ways. Either folks gonna duck their head, or the folks that have ducked their head sense a challenge of sorts. Finally, something worth waking up for. So
you think something's gonna come to a head soon?
Yeah, I think there's go learn in a cave, check on what mongoose into yonder. I mean, hell, sometimes that is brute force returned.
Yeah.
Goes to say, I think we'll be alright.
Hopefully so. They take this somewhere that's not full of civilians.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, hell, just a few months ago, Blackwater was the capital of the crossing, so.
Blackwater?
Yeah, I mean, it done seen some peace here the past few months here. I mean, I heard getting picked up right straight from the telegram station here. Getting robbed and such. And,
oh, good.
Yeah, getting behaved. Yeah, behind,
Well, I mean, given the telegram office is kind of in here in the back, far away from the deputies, it kind of makes sense that they would get picked up here.
Yeah, ops over here, watching the ins and outs of things.
Mm-hmm. Easy place to get a lookout first before you go in.
Yeah, I done had some fella. I was going up north. I took out a small little exit point there. And yeah, you know, he was riding so fast. I done heard him. So I slowed my horse down. He was stampeding over my, you know, what he could hear. And I just cut over to the rat. Hell, I could have had to draw on him, but just let him keep riding there. Seemed like we got a few folk riding in. But yeah, don't let me go ahead and you know, take your time up. But yeah, I'll be in and out. Just gonna run some resources here. So y'all see me about or you need then, just give me a shout.
Yeah, we'll do.
Take
Nice
care.
seeing you
Be
again.
safe.
Absolutely. Y'all let me know when you muster some more energy in your bones. We'll go resume that tour there.
All right. I'll let you know.
Yeah. I mean, for what it's worth, you know, it kind of goes to show you how much damn energy it took out of everyone. So
Yeah, that's it's a long trip.
yeah, it was quite a bit of heads too. You know, if we went just us here, we'd probably, you know, trailblaze through that quite a bit.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but considering 7 folk never ridden, some don't even know each other's names. Hell, we done. You know, I think it's something proud to say that we all, you know, came back with our lives. So.
Yeah. I mean, despite people not knowing what they were doing up there, I think everyone had their own skill set to keep them safe.
Yeah, I mean, hell, yeah, that wasn't authorized by me. Right, the whole hill sliding. So
I mean, you did show them where it was.
that wasn't me there. I said it was possible.
Uh-huh. And when you tell someone who likes adventure it's possible and point them out exactly where to do it, they're going to do it.
There's a gun and some bullets, and there's a bank, but hey, you know, you ain't never got nothing for me. Huh? Take care.
Oh, goodness.
I'll touch.
Alright, I can rent a wagon.
Okay, so
3 spots, okay?
sorry. Well, I suppose it depends because we said we're collecting wheat.
Well, we can do 1 crate of wheat for you to sell to whoever it was.
Hector.
And then, yeah, and then we can use the other 4. Oh, I should get 1 with 5. Then we can pick 1 wheat for Hector, and then use the other 4 slots for whatever you need.
Okay, well, the question is, are we doing like a big batch to fill an entire crates, or are we doing a small batch? What are we doing here?
Let's do a crate.
Okay, then that's gonna call for like 400 corn and 1,000 sugar. So
Jesus.
yeah, it's a lot. And I would say a crates would hold about 240 pieces of corn. So you'd get like maybe a crate and a little over a half of corn, and then 1.5 crates is like 600 sugar. So you know,
Sounds like we can do it in 4 crates.
yeah, I probably could. Between that and you know our bags and stuff, we'd probably carry enough.
Alright. Can somebody buy the crates? I'll pay the rental. Actually, I'll just pay. I got it. Don't worry about it.
I was gonna say I can buy it like 2 crates.
Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know where the bar is, would you?
trying to decide if it's safe to go over there to get my horse.
With all the bright
I'll go with you.
specs.
Where's the bar?
Okay. Yes.
Nice land.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, careful, careful, careful.
All right.
Yeah, come on. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, come on, Donnie, come on. Donnie, come on. The Balucci. That's right, Balucci.
I think we may be in the area to get the wagon.
No, it goes right over there on the other side of it.
Yeah.
It goes right there. His horse might be in the way, but it probably could move. Yeah, see, we're good.
The horse is
People
just
watch-
up close and personal with the horse.
No, I mean, you're not wrong. Sure you want to buy all the crates?
You have enough to get a couple of them.
No, it's okay. I got 'em.
Okay. All right, so I say, so there's, a couple of places to get wheats. There's a couple of places to get corn, but to get both, if we want to kill two birds with one stone and not have to travel to many places, I'd say Braithwaite, because you can get wheats and corn over there.
Lead the way.
I have this sudden urge to jump on your horse.
I don't think so.
I just. Just seems like so much fun.
Nah, no, your horse is perfectly fine.
Uh-huh. Oh, wait.
I don't think that's the way.
Yeah, wrong way. Yeah. Wait, where did I took a wrong turn somewhere.
I was following you.
Wait, where is the trail?
There is no trail, you just go down.
Well, that's not... The wagon's not going to go down there, is it?
It could, yeah.
Shouldn't.
Okay, let's...
It would.
Alright, let me refine the road. I was too distracted by wanting to jump on your horse.
Hey now. Have focus. You're working.
Trying to keep with the wagon.
Yeah, no, he's...
Did we want to do wheat or corn first?
Doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do first.
Might as well knock out the wheat. I think that's in the side field. Trying to remember. I don't think there's trails to get up to this field.
No, just have to be careful.
Oh, oh. It's a snake. It's okay. Calm down. Oh no. Come on, Patty. I'm gonna stick behind the wagon and take my corset off. Can't remember. It's like 30. I think it may be 30 in a stack. Hmm. We got about 90 bundles in there.
Now here's another 90.
I'm sure he's got the rest.
Oh, I'm sure.
How long do you think
I-
he's gonna realize?
You know, it's kind of hard to tell with him. That's the easiest $300 ever.
Mm-hmm. I asked him out of curiosity because I know the wheat's pretty easy to gather up and stuff. And that's, by yourself, not with 2 other people. And I asked him if there was a limit, and he said, 2 crates a week would be nice. But like I said, I told him that that's when I feel like it, if I have time situation. So
I mean, it's an easy $600 a week.
mm-hmm.
He's just still going.
We need this kind of energy for the corn. That's going to be the worst part because we need 400 of it.
Yeah, it's going to take much longer.
Now, are we going to just buy the sugar, or are we going to actually pick the sugar cane and make the sugar? Because that's going to make things longer.
I'm going to leave that up to him.
I'm trying to remember how much for each sugar. Like, money-wise.
Oh, jeez. You know what? I think it's like, off the top of my head, I used to know.
It's like isn't it like 50 cents or 25?
Let me think real hard and I'll be able to remember. I'm thinking it is like 5 cents.
Oh, it's 5 cents?
Possibly.
Hmm.
Let me think a little bit harder. It's either 5 cents or 25 cents. It's hard to tell.
Well, if it's 5 cents, that would be $50. If it's 25 cents, that'd be $250.
Yeah, that's why I can't quite remember off the top of my head.
Might be worth taking that hit so we're not out here picking constantly.
I would assume it's 25 per sugar.
Is he finally realizing he's probably got plenty?
Probably. He does sometimes lack awareness.
Oh, it's 25 cents. Now I'm thinking about it. So
Yeah,
$250 for 1,000 sugar cubes.
it's a hit, but I mean, if we divide what 250 between 3 people,
That doesn't divide evenly.
I mean, technically it's money, so you can use change. It might not be the exact, so it may pay 1 penny extra or 1 penny less.
Right. Question. Are we going to also pick the sugar cane to make sugar, or are we just going to take the $250 hit?
Pig it, unless we're in a rush.
Okay. Because that's going to take,
Jesus Christ.
gonna take a bit longer, but, you know, it'd be full profit at that point instead of, I mean, besides the labor.
Good God, you could have filled up a whole nother crate.
I have a mortar and pestle, so I can at least get the sugar cubes all together. Alright. What's the best way to get down to the corn from here? It's on the other side. On the other side of the farm.
Just carefully and make sure not to piss off the guards.
Is there a trail leading down?
Honestly, as long as he's not crazy with the wagon, we're fine going off the trail. Just don't want to go over railroad tracks with them.
Oh, yeah. Can we weave around these trees, or should we just cut across this way?
It looks like it could. But either way, it's up to him. He's the one
Okay,
driving.
we're cutting across this way. I
Yeah, I
still
wouldn't wanna go-
really want to jump on your horse.
Your horse is perfectly fine, I promise. You know, Patty might get jealous.
Yeah, maybe. Of course it's storming.
While we're picking corn, it'll probably be nice.
Where's the best place to put the wagon?
Somewhere in the eye shop.
I can't see anything with all this rain. Probably in the middle here somewhere. Alright, we need 400.
Oh, why can't they be divisible by 3?
Just to make things difficult?
Yeah, true. Oh, let's get to pick a field, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get into your pockets.
It's my flask. You can't have it.
Oh, you didn't say how I had to get the corn.
Oh, I see.
Uh-huh.
Shouldn't take too long with 3 people doing all this. This part's going to be pretty quiet before Dusty teaches them how to properly make shine. Picking this part to kind of process, because realistically we need to do all this at a speakeasy. But the thing is, a wagon at a speakeasy unattended to gonna get some interest. I'm trying to think of where a good place that's going to have a heat source and water source is going to be. Because I suppose we don't necessarily have to go to a speakeasy for that bit. But we still need to go somewhere that has both a heat and a water source. We're not going to do the stupid thing of going to like a river or whatever to rate the mash, because the realistic mash making process requires heat. Start thinking about locations that's going to have a water and a heat source. We're not going to do that stupid thing of cold water mash. We need heat to do it properly. So we need a sink and a stove. Oh god, I think we're about to lose the server. The server's having issues. You want to not get close to me with your gun? Jeez. Okay, it's 240 plus. How much is in here?
I think we need 40 more. 41 maybe.
We have 99 in here right now. Need 61. Where? Alistair? Alistair? Alistair. Where is he?
I'm not sure.
How much do you have right now?
29.
Okay. We need 61, so 29, so we need
Alright, now 30. So make it easier. So 31.
yeah, we need 31 more.
Alright. I can't count. Never mind. Not done yet.
Well, how much do you have now?
I have 50 right now. So yeah.
Oh, we need 42, so got plenty.
Oh, okay.
Right? Did I do my math right? 340 in one crate, and then this should be... like 160? Is there 160 in there?
Someone else do that math in there, please.
Yeah, there's 160 in here.
Okay. Do you all want to get mortar and pestles so we can all crush it into sugar cubes, or just hand it over to me because I have one, or...
Just hand it to you, I think.
Okay, because we're gonna need 500 sugar cane in order to make 1,000 sugar cubes.
Yep, I think if you grab as much as you can hold, we'll all grab as much as we can hold, and then after you do one, you just stop and mortar and pestle, and then me and Al can just keep grabbing and bringing to you.
Yeah.
Okay. We're also, like I said, we're gonna have to think of a place that's got a heat source and
Ouch.
a heat source and a water source for the mash making process.
Mm-hmm.
And I would recommend we get a bucket because it's gonna be a pain in the ass if we don't have a larger container.
Yeah, we can get a bucket. Al, any ideas? Place with a sink and an oven.
I mean,
the easiest one I can think of is one of the speakeasies. They have all you need there, but the problem is you park a wagon out there while we're making everything. People are gonna get curious. So I was trying to think of like an out of the way place.
You said there was maybe a distillery out in the open in the bayou. Is there a place there we could do it?
There's a the distillery out in the open. Yes. I don't know if there's a stove there though, and I can't remember off the top of my head where that distillery is.
I mean, I have no idea, being honest.
The other idea is we go to Blackwater, I rent a room, we go to the furniture store, we buy a furnace, and we buy a sink.
But you can only have, we'd have to
I have to
hold
buy a
things
room.
on us.
Yeah, but if we're in Blackwater, the furniture store's in Blackwater. We just carry it across.
I mean, if you want to do that.
I mean, we'd have our own place. We wouldn't have to.
Yeah. All right, we're doing that.
All right.
Okay, to sugarcane. Do we want to go through Saint Denis, or we just want to go around it through the swamps?
Either or.
All right. Wait. None of your business, sir. We can go out the back way. Oh, wait. We need to go across. Trying to make sure they keep up with me. Alright, there's several fields, so I guess pick one and I guess work our way around. Oh, stuff is heavy.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start processing it down.
Do you want the sugar cane on you or in the crate and you just grab it?
Just put it in the crate. I've got a lot on me.
Alright. Just about a full crate there.
Alright.
Oh, well, cane, but still.
This is the most tedious bit. We're running out of that room in that crate, so I don't know if you have the space.
I mean, I have 40 cane on me at the moment. I know, I think another row and I'll start feeling pretty heavy.
Okay. You gonna put it in the crate or hand it to me?
I can hand it to you if you have space.
Yeah. Alright.
How much more are we thinking we need? What, half a crate more or a whole crate more?
Let's say we have pretty much close to 400 in here. So we're gonna need 600.
Alright. I love this.
So once I process this down, this is gonna be 228 in here, and we have 400 in there, so we're almost done. The storm's bad.
I come with gifts.
Okay, we're at 650, so...
Oh, so we're good.
No, we're not. We still need more.
Oh.
We're getting close, so... That will put us at 700 in 770, so probably need a little less than 300, so
Good God.
yeah. Probably should have taken that hit and gotten just the $250 worth of sugar.
I'm gonna be honest, after we get this filled up, I might have to go to sleep.
Okay. Alright.
But I'll see if maybe I get a second wind after we get the last of it. But yeah,
Alright.
I'm struggling.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of technical work after that to, you know, process and all that, so. Yeah, so if we need a whole, well, I mean, we'd still need to buy the apartment to put the stuff in, but we need to hold off and do the processing another day.
Worst case, I make Luke fill me in.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
you
I'm
two
sure.
can't wait.
I'm sure he'll make all sorts of notes and stuff. So.
Oh, I'm sure. But yeah. All right, back to
All
it. Hooray!
Your server keeps hiccuping, so we're just a little concerned by that. We need 100 more sugar canes. So how much you got? Okay, we need 49 more. See how much Alistair has. Hold it.
Oh.
Alright.
Whoops. Sorry about that. Thank you.
Alright.
Ouch.
Blackwater.
Yeah, if we're gonna do the apartment thing. Just a second. Dos. Alistair, you might want to adjust in your seat because it don't look like you're sitting very comfortable.
Give me a second.
Wait, is there extra corn in this crate? No, no, okay. I'm gonna have to keep 100 sugar cubes on me then. Yeah, okay. 900 sugar cubes. I have 100, so it's 1,000 and 400 corn. We might actually not do any of the teaching tonight. Because Alistair's tired. They may be both tired. That was scary. I'm trying to decide if I even want to put this recording up because there's going to be a whole lot of silence and farming. Depends on what we do here at the end. I don't think there is actually a sink. I know there's a stove, but I don't know about a sink. Or maybe, is there a stove? No, I'm second guessing. How big of a room are you getting?
Just one for right now.
Okay. How much is the landlord allowing you to store?
You can. Oh yeah, hold on. I'll do 2. It'll be we can have 3 crates inside at one time.
Okay. We're gonna have to figure out the other 2 crates, but
Someone should stay out here with the wagon anyway.
okay. I guess Alistair went straight to bed. Oh no, there he is.
So, bad news. There's not a sink in this town, but there's probably one out in the flea market.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure there's one out in the flea market.
I think there are cookers here, but I don't know if they're like just display ones or they actually work.
If not, there's a at least a small stove in the flea market as well, so.
Alright, I'll just So we're gonna have to go to the flea market that's right outside of town. Because there's no sinks here in the city.
So we should probably well, we got an apartment that can hold 3 crates, so we can at least take 3 of them and then go to the flea market and grab what we need.
I mean, I can grab the money, and if you guys want to get things situated, it shouldn't take me long to go grab it.
Yeah, but you're gonna need a wagon to carry it back.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I'll take the wagon. You guys
Oh,
put the
okay.
stuff up. Yeah. So at least says there's 2 spots open. I'll go ahead and go.
Okay. Well, he's coming out for another one, so you might as well wait. I grabbed a crate of corn. Look, I saw you grab a crate of sugar.
This one is a corn with a little bit of sugar.
Okay. Are you gonna go meet up with them, or?
Yeah. Do you want to come?
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Why did you guys come out here?
Wait, you can't buy this sink?
Apparently not. So I think we're still screwed.
Huh. Could have sworn I could.
Yeah, I don't think so. I got a cooker so far.
Surely the sinks are not just at Saint Denis. That's upsetting. It is very upsetting. I could have sworn that sink was for sale.
I thought so too. I thought there was a sink around here for sale.
Uh,
Restore the wagon, ride to Saint Denis, get the sale boys to get the wagon for us, load it up, and
I,
back to Blackwater.
I mean, Alistair, I know you're tired.
Look, as long as I don't have to ride my own horse or drive, I don't care. Otherwise, I'm gonna fall asleep doing so.
How can you just ride my horse over to the stables?
You mean just send them away, or you mean actually ride them over to the stables?
I just need Al to take my horse to the stable, and then
Yeah.
yeah, I can store the wagon, and then he can ride with me.
Still making me tired, you know?
Huh?
The too much mountain air earlier, I think, still making me tired.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably. It took a lot of out of everyone, I think. I definitely slept in a little bit more than I intended, so...
I felt like I had just started getting good sleep and then I had to wake up. Oops, sorry.
Alright, just Saint Denis.
Alright. I think he's using the one thing. Wherever it's called. To keep him on the path. Automatic riding, whatever it's called. I think it's the furniture shop by the music store, or is there one in the one that's by the telegrams?
There is one on the corner from the circle, like center of Sanity, and then there's one kind of on the other side of town.
Yeah, but the sink, or is there a sink in both of them?
I think there might be a sink on either. I can't quite recall.
Yeah, but can I buy the sink in either one?
Yes. The little roadside things are a bit weird. Some are not actual displays.
Someone really should cash in on that. If all the people who get apartments over in Strawberry and Blackwater need to come all the way over here for the bare necessities for their apartments.
I mean, we did just pass the furniture shop, but who knows if they actually have it.
Still, this is
about it. I don't think they do.
this is technically the east as well. I mean,
Yeah.
There has to be a sink out there.
maybe
That is
further
probably-
west, but who wants to go to Armadillo for a sink?
Not wrong.
I'll go see if there's a sink in this one over here.
It does not look like it, because they're usually right by the door. And I'm not seeing one, so it's probably the other one. Hopefully.
It's the other one. Come on, calm down, Patty.
I think I have some dust in my eye, so I can't see his horse, and so I can't look at him.
Uh,
So I'm just gonna be following you.
there goes your horse. Just interesting place for your horse to go. The gallows. All right.
Alright.
Luke's horse
I guess I
decided to
could just
go.
drive the wagon there.
Oh, Luke's horse decided to...
Luke's horse decided to
Walk
go.
back towards the gallows.
Yeah, he's staring at the gallows and the electric chair.
I'm gonna tell him to fuck off. We'll just drive the wagon back.
And oddly, I'm sitting Luke's horse. Morbid ass horse.
Come here, good boy.
He's so excited about it.
It's like I said, the horse is fucking weird. It belongs to that man.
That was almost bad. Interesting place that the that the automatic pather wants to take you on, just to get you to Blackwater. We took a lot of hits as far as money is concerned for this. But once we get it all delivered, we'll more than make up for it. And then we got that that crate of wheat for 300, so... All right, what are we doing with the rest of this stuff when he for now?
I can store it in the stable for now, and then when we need more, I can just pull it back out.
Okay.
Suppose we could head on inside then.
All right. Oh, we need pots or buckets. That's what we need. Buckets. Seriously, Patty? All right. Patty, calm down. All right, you're going to the stable. You're acting up. Patty's acting up, so I'm taking him to the stable. You need a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, a Mr. Harley owns a diary.
Okay.
There was a note and then an empty crate.
Interesting.
You know, we made out. Not like that, made out, but we.
Oh wait, ready?
So ready.
Yeah, you sound ready.
Ready to pass out.
Well, there's
How sure are we that you can fill a bucket with a sink?
Very sure.
If you you know, kind of act like you're drinking water, and
Yeah.
then you can fill it. It might take a couple tries, but all right. So my process is going to, and my recipe is going to, well, of course we're going to be just doing the mash making part of this because the whole distilling it and everything else is a whole other beast. But by the end of everything, once we get everything distilled, it's going to produce a wonderful sweet corn shine. There's going to be, I picked up some barley and stuff because my recipe calls for it. Of course, the base of it is obviously corn, sugar, and water. The way that I do it, that is, the sugar, it's considered a thin mash when you add the sugar, but it increases the alcohol content at the mash making process. That way you can make less of it for a bigger punch. That, and if you try to, mash it, or corn is hard to ferment down by itself without the sugar helping break it down. It gets pretty thick during the fermentation process. But anyways, the first thing you're going to want to do is heat up the stove for one. We heated up, someone heated up the stove, right?
Yup.
Okay, so one of you put your buckets down on the stove and heat up the water. And then you add corn to that water to be cooked down. And once it's cooked down enough, you'll be lowering the heat a bit. With this metal stove here, you could probably just move it to another burner to basically drop the temperature of the heat that's on the pot there. Yeah, once it's cooked down, move it off the heat just a bit. So it still needs to be on a heated surface. It just, the temperature needs to drop a bit because we're going to be adding some malted barley to the mix there, which is here. Once you add the malted barley, you need to stir occasionally. It's starting to smell good because of the barley. All right, and then you strain out the grains from that. What I like to do is increase the heat again. So if you pull the pot back over to the primarily heat source there to kind of pasteurize it for a little bit longer. And then you add the sugar to that mixture there to the end. And then you move it completely off the burner because it needs to be cooled down so it can be distributed into jars for the mash. Or, well, sorry, distributed into a bucket for fermentation, that is. So, yeah, move it off the heat so it can cool down. And once it's cooled down enough, well, here's a second bucket here that you can put it into to aerate it. So we can add the yeast for the fermentation. Thankfully, I have learned here in the crossing that they have discovered a yeast that is pretty quick, fast acting, because usually the process for fermenting mash takes 7 to 10 days. This will be pretty instantaneous. And then we can put it into jars to make the mash. Did all make sense?
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Okay, well then we can continue with that process and make up the jars of mash and have it ready for the distilling part for later. There's plenty of burners here. I'm sure we can work together to get it all.
Say if something might move a little bit.
Maybe later we need to. Actually, I think it's fine. I was gonna say it's pretty crowded over here, but it's fine.
It was a short-term solution.
Yeah, it works for now.
Yep. Which crate are you putting the
I'm
mash
just gonna
in?
put in this middle one.
You got more sugar, right?
We do in the wagon are we out?
Yeah.
So I guess we can take the empty crate out and get the other ones in.
Mm-hmm.
The one on the left is empty. We still have corn on this one on the right. We just need sugar.
Yeah.
Or I guess we can grab the rest of the corn too. up there for now. I sped run it because I know how tired Alistair is. It is 2 a.m. so I'm just waiting for them to come back with it. And all three of us don't need to be there. Unless we do. It shouldn't be. That was 3 crates, so yeah, there's only 2 more.
I think I took the rest of what was left. I think.
Okay. You got all the corn too?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, give me a second.
Well, we might as well store the buckets in one of these crates, and I guess we're storing the wheat here too until I get a hold of Hector.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
We're gonna go get that last crate. We'll be back.
Okay.
I have a question for you.
What's that?
What are your thoughts on opium?
Hmm. I mean, I wouldn't touch the stuff myself, but as far as using it. Why?
We were able to get our hands on some.
No?
Tiny Tony, who runs this general store that we met the other day.
Yeah.
Supposedly he sells some. So, don't have to be involved with it. I know some people have their thoughts on it, but I think on our side, me and Al might look into seeing how we can. We're gonna get with Tiny Tony, see how we can make more, and then potentially become sellers ourselves.
Is Tiny Tony gonna like having other sailors in his neighborhood?
I'm not sure. We're gonna have a conversation with him more to find out more information about it. We don't know how to make it, so.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Hey, I'm the maker and seller of one vice. I even partake in that vice myself. So what's another one? You know, I just won't be partaking in that one. Just give it to people who want to. It's not our jobs to have people know what they can and can't take as far as that is concerned. Everyone is their own person.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna take a quick nap. Hold on. Ah, fuck.
What's wrong?
Um. Um.
I see you holding the crates. I'm assuming you're not.
I'm looking inside the wagon.
Oh. Uh. Well.
I'm kind of scared to take a nap.
Yeah.
Cause I'm holding the crate of wheat.
I don't know what else to do though. It's the thing.
Yeah, me neither. So, we hope for the best.
Fingers crossed. At least the wheat is a lot easier than everything else that we did.
Yeah. Okay.
I got it. I got the crate.
Oh, thank God. Okay. But yeah, back to what I was talking about. Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. I thought briefly.
I was wondering if you two got lost or
Or
something.
just we had a little bit of a panic, but
yeah.
everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
What kind of panic?
Everything's fine.
Happened?
Yeah, everything's fine.
I don't believe either one of you.
No, it's all fine now.
It's all good now. I'm holding the crate. Nothing was lost. Everything's good.
Right? Again, you know, neither one of you are convincing, so I hope to God you're better liars than this at some point.
Well, it's fucked up is we're telling the truth.
Yeah.
Right. Which, by the way, your math was off. We were 30 short on sugar.
Wait. We shouldn't be.
We were. It's fine. I got the rest, so we're good now. But yeah.
What the hell?
Huh?
Yeah, we were. I swear. Unless I missed it in a crate, but I don't think I did.
Did either one of us miss it in a crate?
I'll double check, but I swear I took what was left and then gave me what he had.
There should have been
So, did you go
400 and
buy
1,000.
Yeah, I went ahead and just bought the amount we lost. Yeah.
Huh.
It's fine.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Should have been 1,000. We had.
Hey, don't look at me. I just,
I'm looking at myself. Eyes are going across, trying to stare at myself. We had 2 crates full of sugar, right?
Apparently, I genuinely don't know.
So that's
Also.
800.
My guess
had
is
a
maybe
100.
someone
I ha-
dropped some when they were maybe going to get more water,
Maybe.
or that would be my only guess. But again, like I said, it was only $7 worth of sugar.
I
Fine.
had 100 on me, and then 100 more in the crate with the corn, because we were out of room. So that's 1,000.
Don't tell me this place is already infested with mice or something.
I hope not.
But hey, either way, we have a full crate, so start.
Yeah, or at least there's that, and we did not lose the wheat.
Yep.
Thankfully.
Mhm.
Yep. So that's a good 300 there, and then whatever, I'm assuming we're gonna be making deliveries since we got a whole crate of mash now.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, at some point, maybe tomorrow, I'll have you show me how to distill it, and then, I mean, I'm not gonna make you go on the deliveries, so I'll take them out for delivery.
All right.
I'll be away for the weekend, so
Okay. Oh,
if there's anything left. Oh man, I highly doubt you could run all that, but whatever is left, I'll try to run over the
yeah,
week.
that's like
Yeah.
2,400 jugs of moonshine right there.
Yeah.
Hey, look, he's an overachiever. You never know.
We'll see how much I can do. I know Al knows, but Dusty, so you know as well, I'll be away for a week starting on Tuesday, so.
I think I was told that, but yeah, good thing. Yeah.
I just said that he'd be away for a week soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah. So in that time, I'll be busy working away and making sure we have enough for a wagon. If
Okay.
not, two, if I feel up to it.
Oh, by the way, the opium thing you're bringing up, if not sell around here, we could sell anywhere, but there is the option to make the speakeasy a bit of a opium place as well, since we're already selling shine there.
Yeah, that was kind of my idea. Is we use the shine as a place where we have use the speakeasy as a place we can sell your shine, sell opium, get information, sell information, kind of have those events be our main way to do business across the board.
Yep.
Now that we have a room that we can hold mash in, we should also start looking at potentially finding people that are willing to do deliveries.
Yeah, that's gonna be the next big hurdle.
Yep.
But having a place where we can hold this means that we don't have to spend as much time shoveling shit, because we can start delivering this, make money, and we don't have to worry about doing that shit anymore.
That's true. And especially, hell, if Hector really gives me 3, he better, because that's what he says. But if he makes good on that, and I don't mind getting more wheat for him, just to pad our pockets until we get things up and running for everything.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably ride over to Strawberry and then head to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
I
agree.
Yeah. And then at some point, if not this weekend, then maybe when I'm back or while I'm gone, if you guys want to do it, we should think about how we want to hire deliverers. I know me and Al have talked about previously putting up flyers at speakeasies for people who might be willing to deliver.
Mm-hmm. That's the way. We just need to be. There's some people laugh at the very obvious flyers looking for people, because people think deputies actually have the time and patience to go check the speakeasies for these type of flyers, and then other people don't care. So, okay, well.
Well, you know what you said was not important, apparently.
Apparently not.
Damn, some dusty ass ears.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. Last thing I heard was I said that we talked about putting up flyers.
Yeah. There's there's people that talk about how the flyers there are silly and other people, don't. I think the people who think that those flyers there are silly thinks that deputies actually take it upon themselves to and have the time to go look at every speakeasy to see what shady flyers are there, which I doubt they have the time to do. But
And
Yeah.
to be fair, we are just looking for delivery drivers. You know.
yeah.
I mean, we want to be, we don't want to be explicit, and I also, the first couple of deliveries, I'll probably have them do something stupid, not moonshine related, just so we get a better understanding of who these people are, get a feel for them, and then make sure that we trust them. Because at the
No.
same time, I wouldn't want to bring in any deputy or something like that that is maybe undercover or something.
Mm-hmm. Now, are we providing them a wagon? Are we covering the cost of rents? Or are they supposed to cover the cost of rents? What all, like, how's all
Yeah,
this going?
yeah. So we'll cover the cost of rent, and then we get 15% of the delivery.
And we're making the mash because we want to make sure it's the right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the distilling process is the dangerous bit of it, but I mean, we can't be
And we
there to distill it for them either, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna for the stuff that we sell at the speakeasies. Anybody who does that would just be you and you training them. For the deliverers, we can think through it. I mean, either we can have you train them first before we allow them to deliver it, or we just give them the mash and you can explain it to them outside of the distillery, and they can. But we won't have a way to like double check it if you don't train them. So.
We should keep an eye out for those drivers who may seem as keen as learning how to properly distill as well. You know.
Yeah.
Those who might want to go beyond delivery driving. Some people like that kind of ladder, climbing.
Mm-hmm.
Those we definitely want to encourage.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. We can't do it all ourselves if we're gonna make it a big thing. So we need people.
Exactly.
But yeah, we
Alright.
can talk more about this when it's not this late.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I hope you know I'm riding with you. Which I almost did.
Like what you see? Okay.
What happened?
Someone with binocular. They ran off now. They took off running pretty fast. That was just deciding to tease them since they stood there in the middle of the street and binoculared us.
Very subtle. Yeah, do you have any plans for that side room?
Current idea is
Say a mix of bunk room in case we have people working who might not want to go all the way back to where they're going. That'd be horrible.
I mean, eventually the goal is to get a 3-room, right? Or no?
yeah, but probably in Strawberry.
Okay.
I would keep that as more of a safe house and an office place for us to work out of.
Okay.
I
Honestly,
don't
it'd be
know.
good.
I prefer Strawberry over Blackwater, personally.
It may lack a few things, but at the same point, that kind of is a benefit as well, so that makes less traffic.
You would think less traffic, but today was quite busy.
Oh, there's also an event starting from there.
The thing I like about Strawberry is because there's no bank, a lot of people tend to not come. You don't have to worry about bank robberies. But
True.
because it's center, you run into a lot of people. And yeah, you run into a lot of people because people will just kind of come through. And the saloon is close to the law office, and the lawmen like to talk really loudly, so you can catch a lot of their conversations sometimes.
Also true.
The only thing you really have to worry about Strawberry is the occasional breakout. And even then, at that point, just stay the fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
I did discover a distillery down in the journal store of Strawberry, which I thought was amusing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. That is a bold choice, but good to know. Then again, it is a mountain town, and well, what else
Yep.
are they known for?
Yep.
In town? There's one in town?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're heading towards that way. Maybe give it a glance.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'll go under here.
I don't know. Is there a ladder there? Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh, I'll be damned.
This is kind of perfect.
Just be mindful when you come down here and don't talk.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. You guys whisper. See.
Okay.
Alright, talk loud so we know you're ready.
Is he ready yet?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just continue to talk and yeah.
No, just, yeah. Yeah. You know, that Luke guy's, I should tell you that time,
No, I can't.
Okay. Damn, I wanted to hear it too.
I know, right? Damn.
No, you can't hear anything.
Sounds like someone
Ow.
may have walked in. That's the drawback of people walking in.
Mm-hmm.
The drawback is like people walking in and stuff. And if we get caught walking up those steps.
Right, that's why you have someone stand behind the counter there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think if we decide to use it at any point, what we should do is we just have somebody stand behind the counter, and they can like tap the table 3 times or something.
Yeah.
When somebody's walking in, I don't know.
Something to think about.
Yeah, it's a good find.
Yeah.
All right.
Good job. Alright, well, I'm gonna go crash.
Good night.
Right.
Good night. See y'all Sunday.
Yeah. See ya. You go on bed too?
Soon.
Okay. A lot of work got done.
Yeah, you did a great job. Actually, holy shit. I did not realize what time it is. I am going to bed.
Yeah, I was about to say it's rather late.
Yeah, that's much later than I thought it was.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, well, we made mash. We got wheat. Actually, you know what? Before we forget, we'll send a telegram to Hector.
Hello?
Hello? Okie dokie. Time to head out.